So I disappeared again, I hear you say. No Taco Tuesday. Well, I've had a little bit of a complication. So I need to talk about a couple of things today. It's going to be a short video, probably. I will not be wearing this on my head, even though I'm tempted to, because the last time I did a video and I wore this fake little bird that my daughter gave me as one of my birthday presents. The last time I wore this on my head and I did a video, it was pretty funny because the birds came close. The ones that are got my bird feeder here or the bird bath. Once I had the bird on my head, they all moved in very close to take a look. So there is that. If you don't know who I am, I'm Suzanne Titkabar. I used to write for Pathos, a column called No Longer Quivering, for over 10 years. It had to do with the quiverful evangelical world, and I was supposed to on Tuesday. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday, but I fell down the black hole of this and going to pick up my husband from the airport. Yes, he has returned. No, there's more house sitter drama that has happened since the last time I spoke of it. So basically, I've been going to the doctor about my arm, and I've been going to the physical therapist, and they said, oh, it's a pinched nerve in your back. It's not. Turns out it's my carpal tunnel syndrome. So I'm wearing something that keeps my arm still in the pain to remind me not to use it. So I'm operating on my left with my left hand. Thankfully, when I had this before for 9 months before they did surgery, where they did surgery here, here, and here, I became somewhat ambidextrous. That's not what I wanted to talk about, except to say they gave me a crazy amount of drugs and I'm high all the time from them. I just can't function. I'm sleeping all the time. So that's why you didn't get a video on Tuesday. I couldn't organize my ass enough to do a video because I was still kind of high. Um, and hopefully I'll be back Tuesday talking about Taco Tuesday type people, talking about fundamentalist religions, evangelical, fundagelicals. And the reason I wanted to come on today was not to whine about my arm. No, that's not it at all. Oh, but I did want to talk just a hair about a couple of things. There has been some speculation recently by Porkchop and Alice, those two, and all their little minions about myself being some kind of cheerleader for Roadhog. I just want to come on and disabuse anybody of that notion. Now, Roadhog apologized to me and I accepted his apology because I believed it was sincere and I still believe it was sincere. That does not make me a cheerleader for Roadhog. Neither does the fact that I've been in his live stream a couple of times. I go into the live streams of many people. Sometimes I say something, sometimes I don't. And you can like people or even just tolerate them without going after them and being nasty. It's not that you don't go after the ones you love. It's just, as you know from my last couple of videos, I just want peace. I don't want to be involved in any of this fighting. If Alice and Porkchop and all of them have a problem with anybody, they need to talk to that person and deal with it, or just not mention them, breathe in, breathe out, move on. But for somebody to add me like that and say that I was Roadhog's cheerleader, no such thing. Do I respect Roadhog? Well, yeah. Just like I respected Alice right up until she blocked me. Like I used to respect Porkchop until I realized that Porkchop likes to fight a lot. It was like, nope, I'm done with that in my life. I don't want to. And it's disturbing because I'm seeing it escalate all the way around. And it's kind of sad because I've seen certain groups push creators of color to just lose it. And if they can get a creator of color to lose it and then do a mass reporting, then they've had that person removed. And it's kind of funny because I see them now supporting the one that they all struggle to remove. And I am not about that at all. So, Alice, Porkchop, make up whatever vile rumors about me you want. Say I'm the one that sunk the Titanic. Oh, I'm the one that caused Friends to be canceled. Come up with any dumb thing you want. I literally do not care. Even though I'm definitely not Roadhog's cheerleader, I'm just somebody that respects the fact that he apologized to me. Because it takes a big person to admit when you're wrong and to apologize to somebody. I try to do that once I discover I've been wrong about something. I don't always do it perfectly, but I try. One of the things that's really hard coming out of the kind of religion I came out of is knowing when someone is gaslighting you, knowing when you're being used by somebody who's maybe a narcissist, or maybe they have borderline personality disorder. It takes a while. I get caught every now and then because I will find myself used by one of these people or hoodwinked, and it could go haywire. The best example is the person who set my house for me, my house sitter. Awful experience, exposed as an awful person who just attempted to gaslight me to my husband and it didn't go well. He ended up contacting our pastor and saying, "Look, this, and this has happened. Here's our line in the sand. Please tell this person to leave us the F alone." That happened. And I didn't even have to raise a finger or bat an eyelash to make it happen. This person was just so universally repulsive in how they handled it, and they don't understand. They didn't understand my relationship with my husband. They assumed it was something it was not. They don't understand the two of us are thick as thieves. And it's going to take a whole lot more than some person, some piker, some beginner trying to gaslight me to him to cause a fracture. It doesn't happen with us that way. So that's really what I wanted to say. So anytime somebody comes to you and they tell you something about somebody else out of the blue, you haven't asked, kind of ask yourself why they're doing that. Are they trying to gaslight you? Are they trying to manipulate the narrative and make you think something that isn't even remotely true? I mean, what is their payoff? Why are they doing this? There are a lot of reasons, but really that's the best thing you could do is just question and make up your own mind. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. I gotta go lay down again. I know I'm probably about to start rambling and goofy again. Love you guys. I'll be back on Tuesday.